Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back at it again. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Get Since 92, giving you guys the latest and exclusive on music, entertainment news, and inspirational quotes by the Queen. This is great news coming from a Tinashe fan. I just found out that Tinashe has been reported that she is signed to Rock Nation. I'm reading the articles from other bloggers, other blog posts, but she's allegedly moved on. Of course, she moved on from RCA, and she has signed with Rock Nation under Jay-Z's management. So congratulations to Tinashe. Tinashe fans are happy. And this is it's going to be a new chapter in Tinashe's music career, because as a real fan of Tinashe since day one, I've always supported her, and I will always be a fan of hers. And my thing is, I'm staying positive. This is just positivity, sending love towards her way. My thing is, at this point, she has to, revamp and restart her music career. And like I said, it's been frustrating, but at the end of the day, Tinashe, she's always the one to keep, pushing, move forward, and never giving up. And the thing about Tinashe, which have really made me into a huge fan since day one. It's like I said before, Tinashe's badass. She knows that, her music speaks for itself, and her music is really good, period. So, with that being said, this is great news. Rock Nation, they are welcoming her on the roster. I'm not for sure, like I said, if she's going to be part of the management or is she going to be part on the roster. We'll see. But Tinashe has been working on her new album for a while, a couple months after releasing her last album. And I think that for Tinashe's case, I want her to take her time with this project, and I want her to get back to the sound that Tinashe created for herself. And this is how artists like Tinashe, people, like I say, you're not going to please everybody. But the thing is, when you stick to what you know and you dedicate with your art and your craft, and you stay consistent and you stay persistent and brush off the naysayers, at the end it's going to pay off. That's why I really ride out for this girl so much, because she's another one of my favorite artists as well. Because it's like this, you can't just go by, yeah, you do want to stick with the times of music, but artists like Tinashe, they deserve to have their own creative freedom, their own lane and their own space. Because I get very frustrated, like artists like Tinashe, and she's not the only one, because I promote other artists that have talent as well, but the thing is, they need to be able to separate themselves from the mainstream market, because it'll always be this bias, or this same people that don't support them or who don't buy their music. It's like you'll write them off or whatever, but at the end of the day, they're going to stick to what they know. I need for Tinashe to just focus on her, craft and how this next album will sound. I don't know what direction that she's going for, but whatever it is, it just needs to stay consistent. And this is constructive criticism as a fan. My only issue is Tinashe's management and Tinashe's consistency in promoting her music, because I said this time and time again, it was very frustrating to see how Tinashe didn't have the right single choices to be lined up for promoting her music. And her last album didn't do well as far as commercial success. It didn't really gain a lot of sales in the mainstream, general public. She didn't really get a lot of sales from it, but at the end of the day, her last album was pretty decent. And I just expect for a better body of work with this new album. And like I said, as a sweet tea, and part of Team Tinashe, I have been along with the process of Tinashe's music career. And listen, she's really dedicated, she's humble, she's cool, down to earth. Like I said, people want to try to come at her, and she got haters, okay? She got haters, but like I said, Team Tinashe, we're going to brush it off. We're going to always support her. We're going to always ride on out for her. And this is going to be an exciting new chapter of her music career, because really she does stand out along with her peers and along with the rest of her peers. when I look at Tinashe as an artist, she is like a chameleon. You can't put her in a box. You know, you don't know what to expect. And sometimes I find it funny how I know people like other people's opinions of her music, which is fine too, but I feel like really she does get this unnecessary like flack of like, well, she doesn't have an identity, which I can see in some ways, but overall she knows who she is as an artist. And at the end of the day, if an artist know who they are as an artist, you know, other people's opinions are fine, but Tinashe just did not get the right connections to promote her music. When it got to her last album, you know, like I said, you know, her last label, they just didn't take initiative to really push her music to the forefront and really promote her as Tinashe. You know, we got this artist named Tinashe along with the rest of her peers. You know, she got new music out, we got to promote her, we got to market her, and really I think that was her issue. Now her music is not her music because Tinashe makes really good music, you know, and really she has a good ear of music as a matter of fact, because like I said, go look back at her mixtapes, you know, and I think that even here and there she did lose her sound, which that's why I think she was all over the place with the last album, because I think that with that label it just was so confusing. It was like, you know, they kind of tried to market her more into like that pop lane, which is cool, but she lost like that artistry of the R&B, eccentric, alternative, moody, gritty R&B that she created, you know, from the ground up. Like she built her fan base from the ground up. And artists that have built their fan base from the ground up, you know, they gotta stay consistent and really stick to, you know, their sound. And really, like I said, the fans want to hear certain sounds or a certain direction. That's cool. But also it's up to the fans, and the fans gotta be fair as well, because artists, they can experiment with their music, they have the right to do so. So at the end of the day, the fans gonna have to really step up to the plate. You know, it's up to the fans to buy and purchase and stream whatever outlets like the music when it comes out. You gotta do what it do. We have to really support her because she can't do it on her own. I mean, she's doing everything that she can. She is putting the work ethic and the dedication, but we gotta like push her. We gotta go out and we gotta support. And I think that Tinashe basically, you know, she is humble. You know, she never came across as arrogant and cocky. You know, she had like that, you know, she got like that confidence. And some people, like I said, they may look at your confidence and try to like think they'll, you know, try to be like, you know, threaten, or, you know, you rub them the wrong way. But you can't think about that. F them, because at the end of the day, you are who you are as an individual. So don't let nobody stimulate, you know. And like I said, even with Tinashe, she even says so herself that, like I said, she knows that, you know, she knows what she's capable of with her music and who she is as an artist. That's why at the end of the day, she'll be alright, because I'm not going to be worrying about too much. But my thing is, once she get this music, you know, to be out, and once she stay consistent, I don't know what the game plan is going to be for Rock Nation with the album rollout, how they're going to, you know, market her with the singles and stuff. But we'll see as time tells, as time goes on. But overall, this is great news as a Tinashe fan. I'm happy, I'm excited, and yeah, that's all I gotta say. So guys, what do you guys think about Tinashe fans being signed to Rock Nation? Please let me know down below. Don't be afraid to like, share, comment, subscribe down below. Don't be afraid to hit that notification bell. Don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. And as always, stay tuned on the next episode of Gifted Since '92, Dragon Ball Z narrator reference. Peace. Bye bye.